So last week I made a video about Gabby, Sandy Hook, and the iPad goat video, and how I felt that they were all connected. So what I'm going to do here right now is I'm going to kind of try and show you where all these different connections are. So here we have, to start with, is Gabby, and of course she's sitting in this circle. Pay attention to this circle and remember that circle. I would almost take this like that's the Sandy Hook children behind her. You can see they were all looking good before, and now it's all evil. And you can see the white rabbit in the background, the exit to the left. All these things mean things, right? Now she's gonna drop this apple soon, right? The apple's gonna roll along the floor and it's gonna hit the gentleman's foot and stops. Now, this flower almost looks like, to me, like it's new life. Obviously, that's how you would portray it or see it. But it looks like the exact tattoo that's on Abby's left bicep. Now, I just want to point out too about this this flower. If you watch the video, watch how it says "fool me once, fool me twice." So they fooled us once with Sandy Hook, and they're gonna fool you again with this Gabby girl. Now, here we have the photo of her with the tattoo. You can see up in her necklace as well as an upside down, or a pyramid, sorry, surrounded by gold. They got an orange here for 33. Now, here's a little more Sandy Hook connection. She's connected to this video that was made in relations to the Sandy Hook killings. And she was involved in this, and of course I'm irreplaceable, meaning she's not even a real person. Now we're going to show you Sandy Hook in the iPet goat video. Now don't pay attention to the Twin Towers falling down, but look at the school. You see the school? When Sandy Hook happened, the school was surrounded by barbed wire and fencing. Well, it was demolished, so nobody could look in the windows, so you couldn't see that there was no blood. And this is just a bell tower that's so happened to be in the video as well. And I wanted you to pay attention to these large waves. Pay attention to the waves. And this is just the same bell tower in the actual new town, Sandy Hook, Connecticut. Now we're going to move on to this Gabby again, wearing a yellow shirt, standing between two what looks like towers, twin towers, but I think it's actually a cave, but it's portrayed to us as if it's towers, one on either side of her. Now, isn't that a very odd looking shirt? I think so. She's wearing the same necklace. So we're going to zoom back in here on this. Okay, now, what we're going to point out, obviously, is the goat, the dead goat, skeleton goat on her body, right? Well, let's also look at the Zion outdoor. Pay attention to those waves. Remember I said earlier, remember the waves? I'm just going to wait for the next clip to come up. I wouldn't even be surprised if this hole right there was where her body was found, or where her boyfriend will be found. And of course, I just wanted to show, that the goat is what the video is all about. Just wait for the next clip, just so you can see the actual skeleton of a goat, so you can see that was a goat on her. It's so crazy to me, the way that they've done this. And it's right in your face. And this is all I'm trying to point out, because, I've been staring at this video for so long that, when these new things show up, it's like, wow, what else am I missing? What else could be out there? So that's why I'm trying to encourage people to watch that video and just dissect them. Now, so we're going to move back on now to the waves. Remember, I was talking about the waves earlier. I might even mention a incident or a weird synchronicity that happened between me and a few other Twitterers while we all investigated this. So that wave was on the bottom of her shirt. The same wave is on her arm, her right arm this time. I wanted to point this out right here. For what reason? What is this guy doing? Oh, that's the waves again. You can see the waves. And this right here is Sandy Hook's new school, right? Isn't that crazy? Now, this Shiva clip, I put this in here because I almost see different animals being flashed in the fire. If you go watch the full video, you see it. And at one point, it looks like a goat when she's looking back at it. And again, just to point out that this Shiva goddess, or whatever you want to call her, she's also at CERN, and there's a video rolling around her. It was rolling around, I'm sure it's not anymore, but it was where the workers at CERN were dancing the exact same way these guys are dancing in the video. Now, one last connection. Somebody tweeted this, and it was from Gabby, and it reminded me of this. This is from the beginning of iPad Goat, and it's on the board, or on the it's pinned on the wall, sorry. So this is the last one I want to show you. You know, those almost look identical, and you can see my conversation here with Human Vibrations, and she said it, and she's spot on. She really is. And she also was on spot on about some other things that we've seen in this video. So I thought I'd just show you that's all the connections I could see to this girl so far. And I've only watched deeply over the last few days. I've watched deeply, and I've been trying to find more. And I'm just going to share one last photo with you. This is another weird synchronicity that Human Vibrations, and once again, what's his name? Katsuban and the Wrong Warp podcast gentleman. We had not a conversation, but an interaction back and forth. And who knows, man? Maybe a wave is really coming. So we'll see you guys in the next one. I just wanted to point all those things out. And yeah, thanks for watching.